Up next, the Clippers. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then there's Jackson, then it's Paul George, and it's Zubats in at center. Fast break, Milwaukee, Middleton leading the charge. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Middleton can't get it to go. It's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday gets the bucket.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. The 3. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's George. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Now here is Holiday. Goes up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Now, here is George. Outside Jackson. Pass to Zubats. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Middleton for 3, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Here's Leonard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Feeds to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Here's Jackson following the basket by Brook Lopez. Leonard with no one around. Again, Los Angeles.
I love it, Kawhi. When you have skills from the mid-range, you don't need to force anything.
Giannis outside. There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. From 11 feet away, a second chance effort. Lopez kicks to Giannis. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Giannis on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Holiday goes in. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Middleton against Morris. Kicks it out to Giannis. Back to Middleton. Middleton is doubled. The shot, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Jackson passes to Leonard. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Batuma's out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Beverly in at the 2 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
Milwaukee with the ball.
And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverly is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
Passes it to Batum. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Portis at the top of the key. Forbes. Clock at 4. Stripped it away. Kennard with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Here's Beverly. And he makes the bucket, gets the... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And again, the Bucks miss.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammate.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Beverly finds Cousins. Back to Beverly. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 5 on the clock. Here's Oturu. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Milwaukee in the lead. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Beverly. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Nwora. Takes a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Cousins. An easy 2 points on the layup. Cousins has got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. T kicks to Portis to the right side. Pass to Teague. Here's Norrell. Misses the 3. Kennard the pass to Oturu. Here's Cousins. And yes, it's good. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Forbes the pass to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Passes it to Oturu. Cousins inside, defended by Portis. Beverly the pass to Mann. They get it again. Second chance shot, and the layup good by Cousins. Cousins has got 6 in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here is Forbes. Kennard covering. Wide open. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 1 point on the basket from Forbes.
This is his bread and butter. Hard to find a young player better than Forbes at shooting off the catch.
The pass to Cousins. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Great D that time from Portis.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim. Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. And the layup's good off the glass. Beverly's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Explosive first step off the bounce. Beverly has the speed to do this.
It's all tied here. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. And Kenny, like Kawhi Leonard, Paul George doesn't show a whole lot of emotion. He lets... And...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Middleton finds Giannis.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Here's Giannis after the Clippers pick up 2. Middleton outside. Back to Giannis. And he makes that one. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And it's sent back by Morris. Here's Jackson. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Holiday, the pass to...
Oh, wow! He went high.
That was nice.
Crafty ball handler coming off screens. Drew Holiday has the defense guessing. It guesses wrong.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. Kicks to George. Pass to Morris. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. Rondo comes in for Jackson. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Bucks. 8-point game. So the wing on the left. Forbes the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's blocked. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Here's Nwora. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And it's good, 2 points. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
That's tipped.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Nwora. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Morris outside. Leonard on the wing. Left side, George. Right side, Batum. Again, Los Angeles.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Outside Teague. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 20-6 run.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Portis drives in. The kick out to Teague. Back to Antetokounmpo, and he gets it to go.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And here's Morris for 3. The 3 from George.
That's nice defense by Bryn Forbes. He's a gamer. He's going to give you whatever he has.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Patrick Beverly. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Oturu in at the four-man position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now, here's Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Oturu, the pass to Beverly. Kennard for 3. That one's not going to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Mann. Makes it off the glass. Mann's got his first basket.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Got a piece of it. Cousins with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. One-on-one fast break. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here's Kennard. Back to Beverly. Pass to Kennard. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks trail by 12, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Now, here's Tucker, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Bobby Portis is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Holiday against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Middleton the pass to Portis. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jackson with the bounce pass. Giannis against Leonard. Pass to George. And here is Zubac. Clock at 6. George finds Zubac. A shot's good on the assist by George. And the Clippers lead by 13. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. From deep. The second effort. Here's Zubac. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Middleton up top, covered by Morris. Lopez inside, working on Zubac. Lopez, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Leonard.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Now here's Leonard. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Leonard kicks to George. Dishes it to Morris. There's the pass to Zubac. And stolen by Portis. Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Portis can't get it to go. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Zubac, the pass to Leonard. Good on the triple.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Outside, George. So the Clippers winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jackson in at the 1. And for the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard out there with Powell. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Covington in at the 4-man position. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Well, I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. Misses off the right iron. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. And here's George for 3. And it's rebounded by Covington. For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist from Covington.
Well, Nurkic, with that soft touch, he's starting to cause some problems for the defense.
Outside, George. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Foul for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively. And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Now here is George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he knows how to score, and he does just that. Don't let Paul George fool you. He can finish inside.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Jackson, that's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Lillard gets it to go.
Well, compact and strong Lillard using his frame and still finishing.
Outside Leonard. And the pass to Zubac. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. It's going to be Morris shooting. Robert Covington picks one up. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor, he's checked in for Nurkic. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Ande Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jackson. Here's what Portland's going with right now. Giles comes in for Hollis-Jefferson, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Norman Powell. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beverly's checked in. Now here's Rondo to the left side wing. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Cousins finds Batum. Here's Beverly from downtown. Good on the 3-point shot.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And Portland has possession. Clippers able to drain the 3. Count it.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Cantor against Cousins. To the paint. Here's Batum. Banked in off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's McCollum. Passes it to Giles. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
I know CJ plays the two-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Here's Kennard. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good.
I don't fear nobody.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Rajon Rondo. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Cousins in at the center, filling out the middle. He misses the free throw. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
McCollum with a great job using the screen, deadly either shooting or passing. Just a great job of reading things and action off the pick.
Now, here's Kennard. He's tightly guarded. Rondo, no good. Trailblazers trail by 12. Cantor, the pass to McCollum. Back to Cantor. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, there's a poison apple scenario there. Cantor with the polished up fake. If you bite, you lose.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And Cantor drops them both. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Now Jackson. He has 5. On the wing, George. Four on the clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Foul. He's jacked in for Anthony Simons. And here's McCollum. Pass to Anthony. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Kennard. The rebound by Giles.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Cousins on the follow. Cousins has got 5 points so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Powell with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Down low. Kicks it to Beverly. Pass to Kennard. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Anthony finds Powell. They get a hand on it. Now the pass to Giles. Back to Powell. Portland needs to get off the shot. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Up top, Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, Cousins does not mess around in the post. When he's got that kind of positioning, he's going to ram it home.
Powell dishes to McCollum. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's good for two.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And Beverly kicks to Kennard. Passes to Mann. Pass to Oturu. Cousins trying to free himself up. Portland grabs the miss. One-on-one here. Here's Cantor. And the lead is down inside single digits. Cantor's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is a guy who plays with a high motor and who enjoys contact. Cantor feasting inside.
Now here's Beverly. And so it's Los Angeles holding up. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, the Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They have an 8-point lead. Shaq, what would... And that's...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at DeMarcus Cousins. What a contribution.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Jones. And it's Little in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And now Portland on the break. Ahead. Excellent D there from George.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Morris passes to Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubac has got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Lillard misses. Clippers leading by 8. Leonard the pass to George. Leonard against Jones. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
So for the Trailblazers, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Jones. And it's Simons in for Little. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Morris. Nobody near Lillard. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 5.
This is what you're going to get with Lillard. He's a gunner. And right now, he's gunning from deep range.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Nurkic the pass to Simons. Here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Back to Nurkic. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Portland making a change here. Powell's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Leonard kicks to Rondo. Pass to Zubats. Back to Rondo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Trailblazers, Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Carmelo Anthony in for Robert Covington. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Lillard dishes to Powell. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
You want evidence of Lillard finishing at the rim? I give you Exhibit A.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now Beverly. Left side, George. Shoots over Powell. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Clippers lead by 10.
His range goes out a lot further, but didn't need to on that possession.
Lillard outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
I mean, every year since his rookie campaign, Lillard gets the maximum attention from defenses. They're schemed to slow him down. That's what's so impressive about the numbers that he's put up throughout his career.
Beverly, the pass to Kennard. Over in the corner, Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Cantor dishes to Powell. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Man can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lets it go from the wing. They get the rebound. And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Oturu. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. The pass to Cantor. Powell, no one around him, buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, Dice.
In final quarter, And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Luke Kennard. Batuma's out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Beverly in at the 2. Here's Lillard. Good. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Jackson kicks to Morris. He gets it in there. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Lillard. Nurkic the pass to Powell. Back to Nurkic. Powell dishes to Nurkic. Can't hit from in close.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Man can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 7. Powell with it, guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Outside, Jones. Jacks up a 3, and that's good. Norman Powell for 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Passes it to Kennard. Beverly up top, guarded by Powell. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Portland making a change here. Covington's checked in. Here's Simons, guarded by Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Powell, and it's sent back by Morris.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
And that one, good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Simons, guarded by Jackson. Powell for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Powell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here's George. A 3 from Leonard. And it's rebounded by Covington.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Nurkic. And he can't bank that one in. Clippers leading by 3. Leonard on the wing. George against Jones. And George kicks to Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by George.
Yeah, important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Leonard.
This is where all the extra hours of practice come into play. Leonard couldn't be more in sync on that catch and shoot.
Here's Simons. Takes the 3. Morris with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Outside Jackson. Outside George. Fires the 3. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Portland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Big-time hoop from Covington. He's had to earn everything he's gotten in his NBA career.
For the Trailblazers, Anthony's checked in for Derek Jones. Little comes in for Norman Powell, and Lillard subbed in for Fernie Simons. And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Leonard. Here's the three. And the three ball is good.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Lillard way outside. But they'll get another chance. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Over Jackson. Portland no good that time either. It's George on the wing. Zubac finds Jackson. Morris right side. Back to Jackson. From deep three-point range, off target with that shot. So the Clippers with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. We'll see the Milwaukee Bucks. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Basket counts.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill, a lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Lillard looking around. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Now here's McCollum. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the dunk by Covington.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now Giannis. The pass to Lopez. And stolen by Lillard. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Lillard. Oh, that was terrific. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. They trail by 6. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Poked away. Lopez.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Tries it from the top of the key, and the shot is long.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Lopez passes to Giannis.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Trailblazers leading by 4. McCollum outside. He kicks it to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lillard finds McCollum. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Giannis outside. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. For Portland, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Lillard attacking. The shot, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Giannis outside. With 4 seconds on the clock. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian...
When I'm training in the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Jones, Anthony out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's McCollum, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Portland leading to the inside. Stolen away. And here's Tucker. Left side, Portis. The kick out to T. Back to Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Little, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Portis can't get it to go. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. Trailblazers leading by 3. Simons surveying the D. Passes it to Carmelo. To the middle. Nice move. Here's Cantor. And he lays it straight in. Cantor's got 4 points in the quarter.
And usually amongst the leaders in their offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. The kick out to T. Just 3 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Jones. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. T kicks to Portis. The shot misses. Good D by Jones. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Portland with a change here, too. Giles is checked in, and Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. The shot's good. Giles has got his first bucket in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton trying to get open as Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
To end the cold streak, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you hate to give Lopez an easy one around the rim, but you don't like sending him to the line either.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Offensive rebound. Nurkic kicks to Powell. Tries again. The rebound by Brook Lopez. Bucks trail by 11. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Lopez. Giannis has got 10 points in the game. 16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Lillard with it, and it's in there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. And he doesn't get talked about that much, but Yusuf Nurkic, big part.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. That one misses. Great D that time from Giannis. Puts it up from 12. Doesn't go for him. And it's Portland the other way. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Covington's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. From down in the low post, it goes. Lillard's got 8.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Covington against Giannis. From the left block. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Now here's McCollum. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Kicks it out to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
DiVincenzo against McCollum. And Holiday, here we go. Good D by McCollum.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. In the corner, Powell with it. Pass to Covington. Yep, that one goes in there. Covington's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands.
Trailblazers leading by 15. Kicks it out to McCollum. pulls it from the elbow. The offensive rebound. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Teague. And the pass to Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
And Teague is outstanding at making the right decision, especially in the pick and roll. Change of pace, his tight handles, his passing is superb.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Pass to Powell.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
The shot's good from Forbes.
The timing and execution from Forbes that time, terrific. Knew precisely when to rise up to shoot there.
Teague against Lillard. Tries from 10, and he nails the jumper. Lillard's got 12.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Anthony out there with Jones. Then it's Little. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point guard.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Here's Simons, and the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Harry Giles is checked in for Derek Jones. Now here's Little. T right on him. And the shot goes in. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. And Giannis throws it down.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Here's Simons. Teague covering. Simons, the pass to Little. Here's Simons. Inside, 6 to shoot. Here's Anthony. And the layup falls.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here is Forbes. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Kanter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Bucks trail by 17. Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, he can flat out dominate games at times.
Here's Simons. Teague covering. Now Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Little kicks to Anthony. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, what a play!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. That's good from Antetokounmpo. 1:43 left in the fourth. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard misses. Bucks trail by 10. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. That cuts the lead to single digits. DiVincenzo's got his first points in this one.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Pass to Powell. And a wide-open look for McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Portland.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is the real deal.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Robert Covington. Lillard against Holiday. Good work there as it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility. And, boy, he can strike at any time.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 8-point game. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Powell, no one around him. Kicks it to Lillard. Fires the three. McCollum outside for three. They grab their own miss. Pass to Lillard. Powell for three. And no good that time. And so it's Portland winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. And the starting lineups have concluded. So, greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the shooting guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Zubac. He dishes it to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Plenty of space. He can't get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. And it's the Bucks on the break. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Morris. Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. George, no good. Here's Giannis. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Middleton against Jackson. The kick out to Lopez. Holiday with it. 4 on the shot clock. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Leonard, the pass to George. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. The 3. And the Bucks miss again.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Here's Leonard, and he gets the bucket.
This guy is such an excellent finisher at the rim. He's got incredibly long arms and very strong hands.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Holiday dishes to Giannis. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Middleton. And the rejection by Zubac. And he gets it back. It's good. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jackson passes to George. Back to Jackson. Down low. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And the dunk by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Leonard. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
We are looking at the MVP of the 2014 finals. Can we remember that in that series, Kawhi Leonard shot 60% and he guarded LeBron James?
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Stolen by Beverly. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
And here's Tucker. The kick out to T. To the wing right side. Shot from 12. Forbes can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 4. Over in the corner, Beverly goes up on the high post. That's good on the jump shot. Leonard's got 8 points. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Both good from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Teague with a clean look. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Kennard, the pass to Oturu. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. The tray. The shot's good from Forbes.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo is out there with Portis. And it's Forbes in at the 1. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And there it is for him. Giannis has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bucks. Passes it to Kennard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Dishes it to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Now the pass to Cousins. And he converts the layup. Cousins has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, even though Cousins has increased his range over the years, you still love when he imposes his will on the inside.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Kicks it to Middleton. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Beverly. Pass to Oturu. Shoots over Tucker. Oturu's shot is off.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Passes to Cousins. Now, here's Kennard. Back to Cousins. The pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 5. The 9-foot shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Holiday dishes to Lopez. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Batum. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez, and it's sent back by George. Morris into the lane. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Back to DiVincenzo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside Jackson. Pass to George. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Zubats. The rebound by Brook Lopez. Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And a wide open look for Portis. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Pass to Zubats. On the wing, George. Back to Zubats. He kicks to Jackson. Zubats in the post. Defended by DiVincenzo. Bucks trail by 3. Middleton the pass to Lopez. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to George. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Up top, Leonard. Defended by DiVincenzo. Chalk up 2 there. Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris, adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
Holiday with the 3. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And the last second. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 10 points. And that's...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Jackson in at the point. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
George against DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Releases from 15, and it's George again missing.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Giannis passes to Middleton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And there's the feed to Morris. Outside for George. There's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 5 now.
I'll tell you, his ability to stretch the floor is crucial to this team. Pretty play.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Kick out to Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Passes it to Cousins. From deep, George. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. Kennard with the ball. Charity stripe shot. Here's Zubac. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
High post Lopez. Working on Zubac. Shoots from 12. And the dunk by Lopez.
Really not easy to stick with Brook Lopez in the screen and roll. This guy fantastic moving after the screen.
Now here's Batum, guarded by Tucker. Here's Oturu. Lopez with the block.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Forbes dishes to Lopez. Here is Forbes, defended by Batum. And Antetokounmpo. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Beverly. Here's Zubats. There's the pass to Beverly. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Pass break, Milwaukee. There's the lob Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And here's Kennard. To the inside, and the dunk by Zubats.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. And Tucker kicks to T. Inside, Lopez. Shooting. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here is Los Angeles now. Bobby Portis out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And there's Teague. And it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Ball's knocked loose. Beverly against Teague. Gets the bucket. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that one drops.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Beverly against Antetokounmpo. That one, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Cousins. Pass to man. Kennard on the wing. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Good boy.
And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
Pass to man. Now here's Cousins. To the paint. Passes it to man. And here is Cousins. And there's the pass to man. That's a 2 from Kennard. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Down low. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Outside Leonard. Pass to George. Here's Zubats. Outside, George. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Zubats.
Love the way Paul George shares the rock. Sometimes I think doesn't get enough credit for his ability as a distributor.
Holiday against Jackson. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Giannis dishes to Lopez. Fires from the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Oh, my goodness. Lopez with a big-time delivery from the big man.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, George. From about 16, the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles leading by 4. Back to Zubats. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I really like how Marcus Morris plays within the offense. This guy is so solid at recognizing when he should give it up.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. DiVincenzo against George. Second shot opportunity. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Lopez loves this pressure. He thrives in moments. He shows his greatness. Nice shot.
Outside Leonard. Back to George. From the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
And George kicks to Leonard. Outside, George. Back to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Off on that one.
As a defender, Middleton can suffocate.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And you've got it on 2K Sports.
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Powell in at the shooting guard. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George, and it's Jackson in at the 1. So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. Outside, George. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
Here's Powell after the basket by Los Angeles. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Nurkic the pass to Powell. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Leonard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to, but this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Covington finds Jones. Fires from deep. Trailblazers keep it alive. Nurkic the pass to Covington. Good work defensively by Morris.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Now here's Leonard. Good on the bucket. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Outside, Jones. Back to Lillard. Over Jackson. And it's Lillard missing.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn it.
And George with the stuff.
Oh, and when there's an open man, Jackson finds him, making it look very easy.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Shoots the 3. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And Jackson is a genius at finishing on his drives. He just has so many tricks up his sleeve.
Trailblazers trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Powell the pass to Lillard. Portland again missing.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Here's George. Morris left side. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Jones finds Lillard. For the 3, here's Covington, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Reggie Jackson.
The length of Covington, it makes him a difficult guy to guard. Skilled at picking up contact.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Derek Jones. McCollum's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Now here's Rondo. Out to the right wing. Kennard the pass to Cousins. Kennard against Anthony. Shots good by Kennard.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Passes to Simons. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Pass to Cousins. Outside for Rondo. Kennard for three. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kennard against Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Batum passes to Cousins. And he drops it in from the low post.
This is the kind of teammate Batum is. You like seeing him share it like this.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They lead by 4. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he did.
I look to the times where
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, we've got Robert Covington, also Anthony out there. McCollum is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Cousins. Kennard kicks to Beverly. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Cousins, the pass to Batum. Goes back up. The 15-footer. Here's Kanter. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. The pass to Beverly. Here's Mann. Oh, good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 4. Outside, Covington. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now Beverly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Cousins finds Kennard. Cousins inside. He's against Kanter. 5 on the clock. Beverly with the ball. Now Covington defending. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Giles checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Little in for Anthony Simons. Beverly against McCollum. And that one's good. Beverly.
And Beverly just knows what to do in the pick and roll. So effective with both his passing and shooting ability.
Now here's Little. Defended by Beverly. Giles kicks to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
So unpredictable in the pick and roll. Love watching McCollum size up the defense and make the right decision.
Pass to Kennard. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And Covington sends it back. It's good. Kennard's got his second basket.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. He dishes it to Powell. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Kennard, the pass to Oturu. Back to Kennard. Buried from 15 feet out. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
Here's Kennard's mechanics on full display. Makes the mid-range shot look almost effortless.
36 seconds left now here in the second. Powell dishes to Lillard. Outside, Jones. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. And he comes up with the deuce. Beverly's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
Even when contact comes Beverly's way, I mean, he's a pro at finishing, absorbing it so well on these shots.
Lillard against Beverly. Lillard surveying the D. And finished off by Nurkic.
I like to see this. Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
That's a 2 from Kennard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. Checking out the... And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Clippers leading by 6. They've got Ivica Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Paul George, and it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
Lillard, the pass to Powell. Outside, Jones. Powell finds Jones. Back to Powell. 5 to shoot. Lillard outside. No good on the 3. The Clippers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Leonard on the wing. He has 6. Back to George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 5 now.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Nurkic, the pass to Lillard. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up, but I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Here's Jackson, following the score by Damian Lillard. Pass to George. Lets it go with a 3. That doesn't go either for George.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Nurkic, the pass to Pop. And the rejection by Jackson. To the inside. Oh, wow.
Good luck at trying to guard Leonard. When he's involved in the pick and roll, he enjoys shredding the deep with his passing.
Outside Leonard. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it goes down 2 points.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Lillard outside. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
George passes to Leonard. Back to George. Nurkic against Zubac. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Nurkic. Shoots over Zubac. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That one drops for him. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
He's not the biggest guy on the court, but Jackson doesn't mind getting his hands dirty. He'll take a knock as long as he can get his points out of it.
And it's Lillard missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morris kicks to Jackson. Outside for George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Back to Lillard. Will it go? Passes it to Nurkic. Comes up empty down low.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Morris. And the pass to Zubac. On the wing, George. Outside Leonard. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Giles. Lillard with it. 9 points in the game so far. Over Jackson. Portland again missing. Right side Leonard. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the balls. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, C.J. McCollum out there with Little. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Giles in at the 4.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And it's Rondo penetrating. And Kanter pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 9. Down low. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And here's Rondo. Here's Zubac. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Robert Covington's checked in for Harry Giles. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's McCollum. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Clippers leading by 7. Now here's Beverly. Pass to Kennard. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
McCollum passes to Covington. Back to McCollum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McCollum's got his first basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Passes it to Cousins. To the paint. Here's Oturu. It's not going to go for him. Good D by McCollum. Outside Covington. He kicks it to Carmelo. Puts up a 3. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Covington.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Cousins finds Kennard. Here's Oturu. Beverly with the ball. Now Covington defending. And the basket by Oturu.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Here's McCollum. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Kicks to Kanter. Feeds it to Covington. And stolen by Cousins. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And he overshot that one, missing. Trailblazers trail by 6. A 3 from McCollum. And the dunk by Covington.
Can't forget about Covington in these moments. He relishes any chance to knock down big shots.
Beverly against McCollum. Beverly the pass to Oturu. Outside Batum. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The basketball IQ Batum has. I mean, he's great at taking what the defense gives up.
McCollum against Beverly. Here's Oturu. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Beverly. Pass to Kennard. Beverly with the ball. Now the dish to Cousins. And Kanter pulls it down.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cousins against Kanter. Cousins inside. Here's Oturu. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. It's off. So the Clippers with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it. Rip City. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Damian Lillard. Jones is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the 2.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. He kicks it to Giannis. Right block shot, trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis with a nice bucket inside.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Now here's Lopez. Middleton outside from 20 feet out. And it's Portland with the rebound. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Covington against Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Kicks it out to Covington. Stolen by Middleton. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Giannis has got his second bucket. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And then for Milwaukee, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
Here's Giannis, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Forbes the pass to Tucker, stolen by Cantor. And now the fast break, Anthony with the ball. And that one is good.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
And Forbes kicks to Giannis. Back to Forbes. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Tipped away. Stolen by McCollum. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Cantor. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. The Bucks trail. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Offline with his 3. Cantor, the pass to Simons. Portland moving the ball around. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Anthony.
Carmelo has superb court awareness, sharing the ball that time well.
Outside Teague. Inside Portis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Enes Kanter. Anthony is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the 1. The wide open look here for Anthony. No good with the triple. Here's Connaughton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now the pass to Holiday. It's stolen by Anthony. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Portland leading. McCollum passes to Cantor. Here's Simons.
Good defense from Holiday. I like when he uses his speed on that end of the floor, making the release uncomfortable.
Stolen by McCollum. And now Portland on the break. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Bucks trail by 4. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Left side, Portis. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. Jones checked in for McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Lillard attacking. The putback, it's rebounded by Portis. And it's the Bucks ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Here's Connaughton. He sinks the 11-footer. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Dishes it to Covington. Back to Lillard. Portland no good that time either. Lillard's gone 1 of 4 so far. DiVincenzo kicks to Connaughton. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Passes it to Portis. From 11 feet away, Milwaukee. No good that time either.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Lillard outside. The dish to Powell. Back to Lillard. It's Powell on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Forbes. And again, the Bucks miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Powell, no one around him, kept alive.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
1:15 left in the first half. Forbes the pass to Lopez, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. A different look now for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Giles, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Norman Powell. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo comes in for Donte DiVincenzo, and it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Lillard outside. And contact on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. And Holiday has it in the corner. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Middleton did just that and sunk the shot despite getting roughed up a bit.
Cullen passes to Lillard. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Harry Giles is checked in for Damian Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Cantor. Pass to Simons. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Floats it up for Giannis. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazer.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the 4 for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. The rebound by Holiday. Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Giannis just plays so hard. What's not to like about the approach he has game in and game out?
The Trailblazers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Lillard against Holiday. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Harry Giles comes in for Robert Covington. Anthony's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Simons in for Norman Powell. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. A drive by Giannis. Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton, covered by Anthony. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Simons. The shot from the low post is good. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Connaughton. Here's Giannis. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Tucker finds Antetokounmpo.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Bryn Forbes comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. There's the lob to Portis. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
It's McCollum with the drive. Cantor dishes to McCollum. Back to Cantor. Kicks it out to McCollum. Here's Giles, covered by Giannis. The shot's good from Cantor. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Antetokounmpo passes to Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Giles, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
McCollum kicks to Anthony. There's the pass to Cantor. And that one goes long.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Forbes. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out to Anthony. Lots of room. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Giles, the pass to McCollum. Back to Giles. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. Forbes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Leading by 5. Norman Powell is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Jones in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Connaughton. And stolen by Lillard. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. DiVincenzo's checked in. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Cantor. Another shot, and that's good off the glass that time. Cantor's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Lillard against Howland. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. Giles checked in for Portland. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Chris Middleton. Antetokounmpo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Trailblazers leading by 9. Lillard outside. pass to Giles. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
And there's the problem. Lillard just too quick and too shifty to stop cold on any dribble drive.
Giannis with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. And to Antetokounmpo. A second chance effort. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Portis.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Powell, the pass to Giles. Lillard outside. Back to Giles. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Lillard operating with smoothness there makes the defender overcommit, and when you're out of position, you end up fouling.
Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Norman Powell.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Middleton can't get it to go. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
McCollum outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And Lopez pulls it down.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez, because he's been able to step out and shoot threes, along with being a really reliable rim protector.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Lillard against Lopez, and stolen by Portis. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Damian Lillard.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Pass to Anthony, and it's McCollum in the corner. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Lillard. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Now here's Lillard. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.